I believe in this section of the trail you have a lot of mountain laurel, you have a little rhododendron, and I believe there's the occasional buffalo nut plants in here, but I've not been able to become an expert to even say, oh, here you go, here's a buffalo nut. I got to do more research on buffalo nut. We've passed back behind us the trail that's actually called Buffalo Nut Trail, and supposedly it's because of all the buffalo nut in the area of that trail. But oh gosh, the buffalo nut have got some work to do to live up to their name of having a whole trail named after them. We could call all the trails here in Ohiopyle the rhododendron Trail 1, Rhododendron Trail 2. Although this section right here has an incredible amount of the Pennsylvania State plant, which is this guy. That's the mountain laurel, which is really beautiful. I think they have a nice blossom some years in the summer or spring. I got hundreds of videos of probably this trail, Fern Cliff Trail alone. So, okay, so here's a blue dot. Now, to the fishermen, these blue dots mean the fishermen can safely go down right here and find their way to the river. Much praise and kudos to the fishermen who can hike down over that terrain. That's beyond me. I don't believe I've ever successfully hiked a blue dot trail yet, but the blue dot fisherman trails are the most difficult. So if you're a advanced hiker and you kind of want to know how to get down to the river, where to go down to the river, follow the blue dot trails on the sides of the trees. They'll be all real noticeable. Once you spot the first couple, keep going in that direction and you'll start spotting more and more and more. and then they sort of logically take you down, but you're going to have some drops, 5-foot drops. I don't know if you have a 6-foot drop or not, but you got drops there. You can't walk, you have to lower yourself down a lot of places. Definitely a lot of arm work on the Blue Dot trails. This winter I was going to explore the Blue Dot Trail, which we're coming up to when we get to Dartmouth Rapids. This noise, this rapids we're listening to right now, I believe that's the entrance rapids. Entrance rapids corresponds to the Meadow Run, which is the big stream that comes into, that's the Youghiogheny River. From the other side, there are 2 streams that are very notable, host some more Blue Dot trees, so I guess this is also an area. Fishermen are the ones who know. I've never fully explored the Blue Dot trails yet. I started on 1 or 2, but then I gave up. Anyways, the Meadow Run stream corresponds with the entrance rapids. The next stream that comes into the Youghiogheny River from the other side is Cucumber Run, and that's where the Cucumber Rapids are, which are the rapids which have a spectacular boulder field where the Ohiopyle photography business photographers hang out and take pictures of all the rafters and kayakers who come down the river. In case they want a photograph of themselves, they can stop back by the Ohiopyle photography business and ask them if they happen to catch them, and then they work out with you a price. I think the yearly price is something like, if you come a lot of times like me, I just pay 65 bucks a year, 65 to 100 bucks a year, and they take unlimited pictures of you. And you see this fat old man walking along the river shore. That's me. I don't even put my pictures up, I look so bad. But if you're young and want to have your picture taken, kayaking or rubber boating, there's 4 main companies that do rafting and kayak rental. Or Ducky, which are the inflatable boats rental, and double pontoon duckies and all sorts of nice things. They have several of the companies have their own photographer. If not, Ohiopyle photography veteran photographer Mike Murphy, he's the ace photographer in the park. Over 16 years. He hangs out at the Cucumber Rapids boulder field. He looks like a little mountain man hopping around the boulders there, taking photographs of the kayakers and rubber rafters, who often fly out of their rubber raft right there at the Cucumber Rapids, which has got a pinch point in the river, and there's a nice dip there that you can get bucked out of your. I've seen kayakers not make it through there. I've seen rubber rafters fly out of their rafts there too. So if you stop at the Ohiopyle photography place, they have some stools there, and you look at all the photographs they've taken, and they do have a playlist, I think, of all the people that fly out of their boats. Plus all the incredible animals that Mike, who patiently sits there year in, year out, has taken photographs of down there. That's still the entrance rapids. We got a ways to go. A little ways to go here to get to Cucumber Rapids. As you do the Fern Cliff trail, you walk by 6 major rapids: Entrance Rapids, Cucumber Rapids, Piddly, tiny little rapids, Camel and Walrus Rapids, Eddy Turn Rapids, Dartmouth Rapids, and then Railroad Rapids. Over the years, I've become most interested in the Dartmouth Rapids boulders because they're the kind of rock that gets